So guess what? We just hit 1,000 subscribers, y'all!
You an entrepreneur, I got what you need.
Hey there, my loves. Welcome back to CPTV. I'm CP, and you are in the place for aspiring and growing entrepreneurs who want to turn their passions into businesses and their businesses into freedom. If that sounds good to you, then go ahead and subscribe, because every single Tuesday, I am giving you the real true training on the step-by-step business processes that you can implement immediately into your business, whether you're starting or scaling, and life, so you can get to that level of entrepreneurial freedom that you so deserve and desire, my love. So you heard me. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button and click that bell so you don't miss any of it. And of course, if you like it, then show me. Smash that like button and tell me what you think after you have watched in the comments below. So guess what? We just hit 1,000 subscribers, y'all! And I cannot thank you enough. Yes, you. Because if you are watching this video and you are an avid watcher of CPTV, then this is because of you. It seems like just yesterday when I was saying thank you for 500 subscribers. Wait, it was almost yesterday, because we had 500 subscribers just 2 months ago. Remember? Guess what? Come here, quick. We did it. It is official. We just hit 500 subscribers on YouTube. Woo, woo. Woo, woo. Yes. Yay. High five. Good milestone. Congratulations, team. Woo. And in the last 60 days, we have added another 500 subscribers and finally hit 1,000 subscribers. So it is moving very fast. And just about 1 year ago, we were at 0 subscribers. So my mind is blown. And I have heard you and learned so much during this YouTube journey. So you know that social media trend, where we started versus where we are now? Well, I'm totally feeling that today, y'all. So let's take a brief stroll down memory lane. And then I'd like to share my thoughts about this journey and what I'm so pumped about moving forward. And y'all know that I love a good top 10. So here we go.
You an entrepreneur, I got what you need.
So guys, bottom line here, sales don't just happen. You have to have a strategy, you have to have a game plan, and you have to actually go after it and do it on purpose. You need to know what that whole sales process looks like. You need to know exactly what's included in it. And if you use these 5 steps that I have given you to create that, then you tweak, then you monitor, then you improve, you will be driving customers into your business for years to come. So many that you won't even be able to stand it yourself, and you will ultimately be the true boss that you are setting out to be and grow the business of your dreams.
You an entrepreneur, I got what you need.
Today, we are going to talk about making money, okay? Because in today's climate, especially with this whole pandemic, you've got bills to pay. You might need to make a little extra cash or some cash at all. Maybe you've been laid off, you've been downsized, you've been furloughed, all those weird HR terms, and you are sitting there in quarantine or in isolation or just at stay at home trying to figure out what are some ways that you can actually make some money and do it really online, because the internet has fundamentally changed the way that we can make business now and forever. And this pandemic has certainly kicked the idea of online businesses and online opportunities in the butt.
You an entrepreneur, I got what you need.
HR is extremely complex, and there's lots of different pieces of it as your business starts to grow. But our focus today is me really giving you the basic setup of your human resources so that as a small business owner, you can embark upon the journey of growing a team. There's 5 basic things that you want to make sure you've thought about, that you've strategized on, and that you've actually set up in your business in order to have an effortlessly flowing human resource department and human resource experience, even if it's just you being HR.
You an entrepreneur, I got what you need.
If you haven't had a chance to really dive deep into what your growth strategy is for 2021, now is the time to start. These recommendations that I'm going to make is a combination of my experiences and my own businesses over the last few years, but also because I have had the honor and the blessing to work with so many entrepreneurs, and there are a lot of similarities. So stay tuned, because I'm going to tell you what you need to add if you don't already have these things on lock in your business to your 2021 growth plan strategies.
You an entrepreneur, I got what you need.
Today, I'm going to share with you something very special. I am inviting you into my home and into my kitchen to show you my #1 mompreneur productivity hack that I have been doing for over 20 years.
Entrepreneur, I got what you need.
Processes are critical, and it's probably one of the biggest reasons why businesses fail in their first 2 to 5 years. It's because the business owner themselves has not created any concrete processes or step-by-step ways to get things done. Now, if you are a fan of CPTV, you know I am all about my steps. And so you can imagine that I am very focused on creating step-by-step processes in my businesses. And there's a number of different reasons why creating those processes are significant.
You an entrepreneur, I got what you need.
Don't just wander around aimlessly, not knowing what to do or how to get it done. Implement these 5 things. Take them into account and really go for it. And I'm telling you, that growth, those goals will hit you in the butt without you even realizing it. And you will be looking up, and all of a sudden, everything that you wanted to do in the beginning of the year that you set in your business the next 12 years, including that life impact goal, it's going to be showing up in your backyard in the form of a she shed, a pool, and a beautiful pergola with some stairs that are sweeping down and come out the door with some new French doors. And yeah, that's my backyard.
You an entrepreneur, I got what you need.
Being a mom is something that when I was younger, I honestly used to say I never wanted to be. I used to tell my mom that I was going to have cats, that I was never having children. But obviously, once I started, I didn't really stop. And I really can tell you that now my children are my greatest accomplishments. They are my greatest source of motivation, and they are my greatest pieces of evidence of success. And they really are proud that I'm a she boss. And I've never really believed that I had to choose between being one or the other. I really resent the idea that we should ever have to choose being an entrepreneur versus being a mom.
You an entrepreneur, I got what you need.
Have you been wanting to turn your side hustle into your only hustle, or address that nagging feeling that you have when you're waiting at your real job, knowing that you've got a destiny that is better than where you are right now? Or maybe you have an online brand and you know that it is time to actually get a real business set up. Well, if you answered yes to any of those questions, this is the CPTV episode for you. Because in this episode, I'm going to walk you through the 6 basic steps to set up your infrastructure in your business, in your mind, on paper, and at the bank, so that you can start making money today. Let's get to work.
You an entrepreneur, I got what you need.
Okay, yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that price. It's a little bit over my budget, but based upon what we discussed, it seems like, your services would definitely be worth it. So I'm okay with going a little over budget. Yeah. So what I'll do is I will shoot you an email message kind of summarizing our conversation, along with that price that we agreed upon. And then we can kind of take it from there. You shoot me back what you need me to sign off on. Okay. Yeah. All right. Perfect. So give me your email address and I'll shoot it over now. Did you just say you've got to be kidding me at gmail.com? Whatever, dude. I ain't paying you that much. You can't even get an email address.
What the hell?
Are you an entrepreneur with a yourname@gmail.com business account or a Google Voice number as your phone number? Why? It's probably because you don't know how to set it up, or you think it's going to be too hard, or you think it's going to be too expensive to have a business professional communication system in line. Well, I'm here to tell you that you are wrong on all three counts. And in today's episode of CPTV, I am going to walk you through exactly how to set up your professional email and phone system. And I'm going to give you 3 hacks so you can do it cheap. Let's get to work. Wow, it has been an amazing journey so far. And I think the top 5 things that I've really learned is, number 1, the power of video marketing is mind blowing. When I first came up with the idea to incorporate YouTube and having a YouTube channel into our marketing strategy, I was hoping that it would have an impact and grow our audience and build my consulting and my coaching and my digital product business. And it has done just that. But I really had no idea of the quality of the client, of the consumer, of the student that doing video marketing would attract. And when I say quality, I mean quality. These are folks who know exactly what I do, exactly what we provide, and they know that they need it. So when I talk to them, or they're working in one of our products or our programs, or they're working in one of our online classes or courses, they are really seeing good results because I've literally created these things around them. And because video marketing has been the way that I've delivered that content around that creation, the folks who really get a lot out of CPTV really get a lot out of working with me directly and also utilizing our online courses. So during this entire process that I honestly thought was just going to be kind of like, let me give it a try and see how it goes, has absolutely changed the game when it came and comes to marketing and growing our business. So video marketing is amazing. And I have to say, I had my doubts in the beginning, but all right, a year later and 1,000 subscribers later, I am absolutely ecstatic about the results. Now, the number 2 thing that I would probably say that I have learned is to never underestimate the work that goes into creating good, valuable content. When I started this journey a year ago, I did not really realize how much of my job would be about creating content. And it took a bit of a mind shift for me to really say to myself, every single time that you talk to someone, you coach someone, you speak to someone, you help someone, it's content that somebody else might need. It was a bit of a mind shift, but now I can tell you I have gotten into the groove of that and recognizing that almost everything that I do or say can be considered valuable content. And the process of creating that valuable content takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of bandwidth, it takes a lot of research, and it takes a lot of structure and organization and teaching. So in the beginning, I thought, oh, how hard can it really be creating some videos and creating some content? And I have definitely learned along this journey that I was underestimating the amount of time and the percentage of my job that would become about creating content. But it's my genius zone and I love it. And it's always what I've wanted to do. So it works. The number 3 thing that I've learned is that YouTube in itself is an income stream. Yes. Now, when I first decided to start incorporating CPTV into our marketing strategy, I in no way, shape, or form intended to actually think about the income stream that can be generated from becoming monetized on YouTube. And over the course of the last year, from learning and diving in and immersing myself in all of the education that's out there on how to grow a channel, I've realized that this channel can really generate some income, not just from the ads, because that's one avenue that didn't even cross my mind, y'all. That wasn't even my focus or my goal. I never thought I'm going to use YouTube to generate an income stream. But also, besides those ads, like I said, the number of coaching clients and leads and people I've been able to help and mentees and students that I've acquired simply by taking on the act of creating CPTV has been absolutely humbling. So yeah, YouTube in itself is truly a stream of income. So I'm getting great marketing opportunities and great marketing capacity from using it, but I'm also generating some extra dollars that I wasn't really counting on. So amen. Now, learned lesson number 4. Never underestimate the power of just keeping going. Yes, there have been times that I have been crazy swamped and crazy busy, not just with business, but with my life. I mean, we went through an entire pandemic year and it was a trip, especially for my HR consulting and coaching clients. They were in it and I was in it with them. And there were times where I just didn't feel like making a video, didn't feel like creating any content, didn't know how I was going to have the time, and really was struggling with the balance. But I just kept focusing on just to keep going. And no matter what, come hell or high water, I had to have a video, a training, a lesson for all of you every single Tuesday, no matter what. And we accomplished that goal. And I shouldn't have underestimated how important it was just to keep telling myself to keep going and to keep dropping those videos, despite some of them only having 10 views in the beginning or 50 views in the beginning, or even the fact that some of our videos wasn't even converting subscribers in the beginning. I could not just make it a whim and say, I'm going to give this 3 or 4 or 5 months and then I'm going to see how it goes. It has been a year, but we have finally gotten there and we are seeing significant growth every single day. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that I was just determined and had the tenacity and had the drive to just keep going. And learning lesson number 5, never doubt the impact that you can have on someone who needs that special gift that only you can provide. You guys, the questions that I get, the feedback that I get, the statements about how a video has really taken and alleviated stress for some of you, that you have learned more than you've been able to piece together on your own, that you DM me with additional questions, that you really look to this channel and to me as someone who can truly help you in your entrepreneurial journey, lets me know that the work and the effort and the diligence is having impact. And I know I've talked about this before, but that's really my why. I mean, to see those comments below, to hear what you're saying, to see the thank yous, to see the changes that people have said that I've actually had in their entrepreneurial journeys and in their lives in general has been humbling and has been a true blessing. And I mean, some of your comments and the things that you've said to me have made me cry, have made me smile. And on the days when I'm having the really tough times, I can just open up some of my comments in my YouTube and just look at them and they make me smile and they give me the inspiration and they give me the gumption and they give me the ethic to just keep moving forward. So I think I really, truly, in the beginning of all this, didn't think about how having that kind of impact would satisfy me and just keep me moving. But that's probably the biggest thing that I've experienced, knowing every day from your comments and your questions that I'm fulfilling my why and I'm helping other entrepreneurs along their journey. So keep those comments coming. Thank you so much for them. But you know, that impact is going to make it so that CPTV will be here for a very long time. So, my love, I cannot say enough. Thank you for being here, for trusting me, for tuning in every single week, for your amazing feedback and your amazing words, and for getting us to 1,000 subscribers. I want you to know I am committed to you. I am committed to this. And I know with your support, your sharing, your liking, and your subscribing, we will reach our goal of 100,000 subscribers in no time. So help me out now. Subscribe, okay? Push that like button. And if you have any questions at all, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget, you can catch us here next week and every single week after that. And don't forget to share this video, share the love, help us get to 100,000. And until next time, my loves, stay safe. Mwah! Bye-bye.